Hello, YouTube world. Hello. Today, we're going to be... So I had a girls' night with my girls tonight. And we were just reflecting and connecting about growth and inner peace. And by all means, y'all, it is important to have your growth and to find and maintain your inner peace. And while I'm talking to you guys, I'm gonna be doing my hair. I'm rolling my hair. I got my hair straightened. I have a wedding tomorrow, y'all. So I'll be looking, be a little cute. Yeah, I'll be a little cute, be a little girly, you know. I normally am in attire of and I'm pulling out my clips, my little clips I can if I need to section off my hair or whatever, but I probably won't have to do that because I'm rolling it. And a little tidbit of I'm natural, and so when I want some curls, I go back to the old school sponge roller. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. If you want to take the hair advice, you can. I mean, it's there for you. But what we're here for, though, is the reflection of the connection that we had tonight. And if you see me looking in a different direction, because I got my mirror next to the camera, so don't be appalled. I mean, I could do it in this one, but I have my little light on there, so I can't really see in it as good as I can in my mirror. And keep in mind, it's late, y'all. It's 2:22. 2:22. Shout out to my amazing man. He know who he is. But yeah, so I connected with my queens tonight, and they were just saying how one of my queens, she was saying how, and these are my girlfriends, friends, just friends, just to clarify that we're friends. Because I know I say girlfriend, and I know what day and age we live in, but it ain't dead. I just see it, my man, so, you know. But we were connecting about growth, things that we've been through in our past. And, you know, when you go through things at 20-something, it hits different than when you go through it at 30-something, right? As it should. And so, if you're constantly going through the same thing, you gotta wake up. You're not getting this lesson that's having to be taught to you. And if you don't get the lesson, guess what? You have to repeat that class. So, excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. I know this is a little weird. Oh, crap. But this is how I'm doing my YouTube page. If you don't like it, you know, you don't have to stay, okay? But you shouldn't be going through the same things you was going through in your 20s, in your 30s, right? Because if you don't get the lesson, you got to repeat the class. And everything is a blessing or a lesson. That's how I look at everything in life. So it's either a blessing or it's a blessing or a lesson. Either you're getting something or you're learning something, right? You're gaining or you're learning. Not a loss, but a learn. What did you learn? Because if you don't learn it, if you don't get the lesson, you have to repeat the class. And who wants to repeat a class? Everybody, we all went to school at some point, even if you didn't go to college. but we all went to school at some point, and you wanted to get the lesson so you don't have to what? Repeat the class, right? So, it's important to pay attention to triggers and signs and dive into the rash and reasoning of those triggers and signs, right? And this is just my, from my personal experience. I'm not a psychology major. I actually majored in exercise science, but I'm back for business now. But this is just strictly my opinion, my outlook in life, okay? And I feel like that, I enjoy that everyone gives their outlook, because somebody may be able to relate to it in some way. Sharing is caring, right? And when I say sharing is caring, sharing things that you went through. Because sometimes sharing your space and all that kind of stuff, you can't share everything. But you can share, so you may be able to share once you done got through it. But in that current state, you're going through it and you can't share, because guess what? You're going through it. You don't know. You're not at that stage yet. You haven't made it to that level of progression. I'm sorry, I'm trying to see what my hair is, and it got so long, which is good. I want it to be long. My honey likes it long. But sharing is caring. I say sharing is caring in a way, in the manner of connecting and growing. Because one of the wisest books that, many people think that was wrote was, the Bible. And I'm not religious. This is not, I'm a spiritual person. However, I see the unity of them all and also the lack thereof. But in the Bible, it says, not sure particularly where, I want to say it's a proverb. It's a proverb. Now, I don't know what chapter and all that. No. But it's a proverb, and it says, a wise man learn from other people's mistakes, okay? But a fool has to learn those mistakes on their own. And my mom used to make me read the Proverbs when I was a kid. I used to have to read them in the car, like on the way to school, or I had to read something when I was in the car. My mama, I love her. She was different, but I love her because it made me who I am. And that is something that really stuck out to me. And so a lot of lessons I learned is from, the lessons of others, things that they went through. And those things helped me. Now, y'all work with me, because it is, like I said, it's early in the wee mornings over here, and I'm reflecting. So if I'm a bit spaced out, y'all don't judge me. I might name this as the late night reflection chat. Okay? And y'all we're having girl time, doing our hair, rolling our hair, reflecting on our day. I'm sure, women do that all the time. Women do that all the time. When you're doing your hair, you're thinking about maybe something that you've been dealing with, or a conversation you just had. And so that's what I'm sharing with you guys. These thoughts and words of wisdom. Possibly take what you need, what you don't need. Then, let somebody else have. Sorry, I heard a beep, and it's late at night, so I'm wondering, what's that beeping, first of all? But But stay focused, stay focused. Let's stay focused, y'all. Stay focused. But it is late at night, so I'm a bit on my cautious side, especially as a woman, you have to be. But yes, learn those lessons. And if you can, learn them from somebody else. So you don't have to go through that, right? You don't want to have to go through the lesson yourself if you can learn it from someone else. Save yourself. Save yourself. And as I grow within myself, I am grateful of the lessons that I learned through observing others. From maybe being super cautious in my movement, but that protected me in the end and has gotten me to this point. And I'm saying I need to work on that, y'all. I always think about my oral communications class. I love oral communication. 22-second side note, okay? I love my communications class because it made you conscious of how your speech was and all that. But because we stumble, so I'm still kind of criticizing. I know I'm gonna get criticism from this video probably, but I'm also criticizing myself. So I'm already ahead of you. Most of the time when people tell me something, it's like I already know it. So I'm already prepared for what could be said. And I'm pretty stable within myself. My peace, which takes me to my next point. Let nothing disturb your peace. I could really do a whole video on not letting nothing disturb your peace, y'all. I mean, for real. Your peace is so important as a person, whether you're man or woman, married or single. Those things affect each other. Like those things affect so much. If you're at peace, you can handle things that you thought you never could handle. If you have that peace within yourself, your tolerance for stuff is immensely great because you have so much peace within yourself. So, as I've heard Les Brown say, and I think it's an African proverb, when I'm paraphrasing. Let me paraphrase because I can't say it verbatim. I can't remember it verbatim. But when you deal with the enemy within your peace, things outside of you won't harm you. So you deal with the enemy within, the enemy outside of you can do you no harm. And like I said, I'm paraphrasing, of course. But that is a great quote because your peace is important. I don't know how I'm going to do this little side right here. I'm sorry. I like to have a little order of things of how I have my hair rolled. And I got my ends trimmed and all that. Side note, it's important because girls, I know we all trying to get our hair grown and, grow our hair and stuff like that. But it's important to get your ends trimmed. It's not going to grow if you don't get your ends trimmed. I know you feel like they're cutting off the length. And sometimes you might be going to one that is. But You gotta get your ends trimmed though. Gotta get your ends trimmed. Okay. And stay away from the heat. That's why I'm rolling my hair right now in hopes that I can stay away from the heat later, y'all. Which I have to be strategic on how I roll it. And I'm saying again. And again. I am rolling my hair tight up top, but loose at the bottom, because up top, it tends to fall a bit quicker than it does at the bottom. So that's why I'm rolling it that way, y'all. I had it wrapped earlier so that it could lay flat. And now that it's laying flat, I can add the rollers in there to give it some body and bring out my curls. This I'm hoping it turns out nicely. But to all my ladies that, you know, deal with their hair, you know, it's all up for chance. You can did all this and it not turn out. But I do have my curlers just in case. But I did want to do this in hopes that it helps enough so that I don't have to do that, you know. So I really don't want to put heat in my head unless I absolutely have to. That's my last resort. Stay away from the heat. And this is, see a little how long my hair is, right? I'm trying to grow it to a bra strap length. That's really not gonna happen until I get with my husband, to be quite honest. And that's for another video. I can't get into all that in just this little video, okay? But we're gonna cross our fingers and hope that it all comes out right. But find your peace. Learn your lessons. Be thankful for the blessings. Stay humble. Stay hungry. Live every day intentionally, like you're not gonna get it back, because guess what? You're not. I remember recently sitting and thinking, what was I doing? 3 years from now at this time. And I couldn't remember to save a life of me. I'm trying to do better at journaling because I want to captivate those emotions and moments that I go through. Okay, y'all gonna have to excuse me for 3 seconds because I have a little heater on because it got cool in this house. So y'all excuse me, I'm just bringing that up some. I'm back. Okay, I'm back. I had to bring that up some because I was over here cooking, y'all. I ain't not cooking in my own house. I'm not gonna sit here and cook. That's not fun. Okay, let me dig out some more rollers because sis is struggling to get more rollers. Excuse me, I'm sorry, y'all. Goodness gracious. Dropping my utensils. I'm at this. I think it's important to be at a state of peace. Don't get me wrong, I have fears and worries and stuff like that, But what good is it going to do me to focus on it? No good. Just stress me out. And stress is not good for your body. Your stress is not good at all, in no form. No matter how you want to put it, it's not good. So I'm not going to stress about those things. I'm just going to live my life the best way I can, each day that I can. And be grateful. Live, love, laugh. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I laughed so hard a minute ago at this little video that I saw on Instagram. But it felt so good. It's so good to laugh. Make sure you laugh. Try to laugh. You know how they said, get your 8 glasses of water or whatever. Make sure you get your good portion of laughter each day too. It helps relieve stress, puts you in a better mood. Laugh. Go find something that cracks you up. Don't take yourself, so you cannot take yourself so seriously all the time. Sometimes we need to laugh. It's important to laugh it out. You having an intense day, especially when you're having a stressful day. If I'm sad about something or something's concerning me or whatnot, I go find something that is going to crack me up. And little do I know, I'm no longer worried about that something that I was worried about. Now I'm tickled pink, I'm tickled about whatever I'm looking at. And it changes my energy. It changes my vibration. Go laugh. You're having a hard day, you got a lot on your mind, go find something that's going to make you laugh, okay? It's going to help you out a whole lot. Y'all, we almost done, and so that means I'm about to wrap this video up. This is just curl connections. Rolling my hair, connecting with you guys. And I'm all done. Actually, I want to change this roller though, because I didn't really like the way it felt. Okay, so this is the only thing that's kind of tricky about these, right? So there we go. Wasn't that bad. But that's why I wanted to go ahead and take it out, because it just felt a little weird, I like this roller better. I don't know why. So some sponge rollers feel a bit more moisturized than the others. I know that y'all probably don't think I'm saying I'm crazy saying this, but some rollers feel more moisturizing than others. I mean, that's really the best way I could put it. Now I'm not saying I may not if I put heat in my head, I'm more so gonna probably put heat at the top, because that's where I needed to hold the longest, is at the top. But I got some pretty tight curls going on. I tried not to roll it too tight in the back, but I mean, I did want it to hold. Did we have some extra rollers? Okay, we did have a few. Had 2 extra rollers, you guys. Hey. But we want it to be extra nice. Well, not extra nice. I wanted to be extra, extra nice when my honey is with me. But I do have an event tomorrow that I want it to be extra nice for as well. So that's why I rolled it. Right? So we are all done with rolling the hair, but you guys make sure that you take time out for yourself to reassess yourself and make sure that you're at a peaceful place, a peaceful state. Accept your imperfections, your lessons. Find the beauty in them and grow from them. Because it's growth in everything. It's growth in everything. If you know how to find it. If you know how to find it. But it's been great talking to you guys. I'm finna get ready to go to bed because it is going on 2:45 now. And y'all have a good night. Have a beautiful day. Be yourself. Being yourself is better than anyone else. Okay, baby? Later.